Welcome to a very special episode of She Diaries Trailblazers podcast. We have with us today a very formidable voice in Indian media, Ms. Navika Kumar, Group Editor-in-Chief, Times Now and Times Now Navbharat. Ms. Navika Kumar has set a benchmark for impactful storytelling. She's one of India's most influential journalists, an accomplished editor, author, and a newsroom leader who has helped shape modern newsroom in TV and digital media. Welcome to the podcast, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on the honor conferred to you.
Greatly humbled, and it's a pleasure to receive it.
Wonderful. It was She Diaries Trailblazers. That was this is the podcast, and the honor itself was Trailblazers Woman Icon. Tell us, what does the word mean to you? Beyond just a title that was conferred, what does it mean to you personally, and then in your professional journey?
Well, when one goes about one's life, one never thinks of words like trailblazers. But every step that you take, I think every woman is blazing a trail. Because we as women know how difficult it is to break the classic molds and to come out. It's happy moment for all of us to see that the next generations are doing way better than the situation was in our generation. But it's never in your mind that you're a trailblazer. You take each day as it comes. You just try to keep pushing yourself, because for women, I think just waking up and getting there to the battlefield every morning in itself is a trailblazing moment every single day. So just doing nothing extraordinary, but turning up and just keeping the commitment and the presence and the perseverance going is trailblazing of its own kind.
Absolutely. And with the newsroom, because of the news cycle, I don't think there is time for you to pause and think and reflect back. But for people who are watching you from the outside, we definitely see it as a big arc in your journey. So that's
Yes, it happens when you look at your
Yeah.
journey from a distance, which when you are in it, you have no time to do
Absolutely.
or even think about. But when your passion is your work, when your hobby is actually your career,
Yeah.
life becomes different. And every moment is pure, unadulterated joy
Yeah.
and satisfaction. And to my mind, that is what has kept this journey going.
Wonderful. And the newsroom by itself can get very exhilarating. It's infectious. The energy is infectious. Of course, you're doing a very responsible job, but tell us about leading a newsroom. Is it very different for a woman to lead a newsroom versus a man? How is it at the helm?
It's something that I've never thought about, simply because you just go out there and do what you have to do and do it with utmost sincerity, hard work, and perseverance. You've got to keep at it. It's like a woodpecker, tuck, 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 tuck,
Yeah.
tuck, tuck, tuck. You have to do that every day. So you just do it. Is it easier for men? I think so, a tad easier, simply because the rules that apply to women, especially women from my generation, didn't really apply to men. Simple example, in our good old reporting days, as a young reporter, men could take their sources out for a drink, go for a late
Yeah.
night, sit and chat, and uh, you know
Yeah.
just bond over a drink.
Absolutely.
Something that we as women couldn't do. We would meet our sources in office hours, in their offices, and hope to land up with a story.
Yeah.
So it was just that tad difference in the kind of contours and boundaries that we work within.
Yeah.
But as they say, hui gaya.
Absolutely.
Managed to do it,
Wonderfully,
and
wonderfully.
managed to do it. Wonderful is not something you know at that time.
Absolutely.
Now that you have 3.5 decades behind you, you can sit here and look at those days and maybe feel, I could have done this better, I could have done that, and why was I so inhibited, and why was, there are so many things that keep coming into your mind. But yes, women do have more challenges, and leaders in newsrooms, even today,
Yeah.
difficult to have. When I took over as the editor of both Times Now, there hadn't been a woman with that description in a television newsroom, maybe ever, at least in the English media.
And even now, there are very few.
And then when I, editor in chief,
Absolutely.
you have department heads as women, but editor in chief, I don't know of another. At least that's what I've been told. Hindi channel that I headed, none at all ever. Now, that is not a number that should enthuse any woman or man. We have to have more engagement. We have to have more women in positions of decision making. And nobody will give it to you on a platter. I think we women will have to fight harder, work harder, do better.
Yeah. So, for young girls, ma'am, who are trying to enter into spaces where they are not welcome, where they are not recognized as much as they should be, what would you like to tell them, especially, say, in a newsroom? Entering a newsroom is easy. Going to the top is not so easy, as you've just said. What would you like to tell young girls who are looking to make a career out of this?
I think nobody welcomes you. Nobody makes it better for you. I don't think they do it for the men either, to be fair to them. You've got to make your own space. You have to get in there, elbow around, do your work. And to my mind, if you excel in the work that you do, you make a place for yourself. That place is not made because you want it or because somebody will help you to do it. You've just got to keep going, be good and not just good, damn good at what you do. And a little bit of luck and a little bit of perseverance and just the fighting spirit. Nobody gives it to you on a platter, and we should stop waiting that will happen to us. We have to forge ahead with all the power at our command, uh, and just go there and grab it, because it is worth our while to do it, and we have earned that. I just feel that expecting that road to be easy is doing a disservice to yourself. Expecting that somebody else will come and pull you along is also wrong to do. You've got to do it on your own. You have to have the self-confidence to do it on your own. You will stumble the first few times, but you have to make your own way. And you have to have, above all, belief and faith in yourself, that what you're doing is the right thing. There are no shortcuts.
Absolutely. What about some of the lessons that you'd like to talk about, not as a journalist alone, but somebody who's at the center of a power structure, I would say? Newsroom by itself becomes a very powerful place. So when you are at the center of it, what is it that you've learned over the years? How do you navigate that space? Because reporting, leading a newsroom, and then being at the center of power, they're all three different things. So what are your lessons along the way that you
My lesson is just simply this: don't take yourself too seriously. Don't think you are the chosen one, the one ordained to be in this great position. No, you're not. You're there, and you could be edged out anytime. So all the time, don't think you've reached there and you will stay there forever. Don't take anything for granted. Just keep going, do the best that you can, one day, 2 days, every day. Never relent. The pressure will never ease. And prove yourself every single day. There is no other way of doing this. In a journalist's life, you're as good as your last story. In a television anchor's life, you're as good as your last show. What's going to come tomorrow? And nobody remembers yesterday. It's just so momentary. So to think that you are going to stay on that greatness that happened yesterday, next morning, remember, people have forgotten. Your work is part of history, which nobody will ever pick up and look at. Today matters. Today matters. So do it today and plan for tomorrow, because you've got to keep going. You have to keep setting the bar higher and higher for yourself. Not because the world is asking you to do it, because you owe it to yourself to do it.
Absolutely. Just one last question on the state of media. Indian media, global media, where you started 3.5 decades ago to where it is now, things have drastically changed. There's AI writing stories today. And I know as much as we may dismiss it, it's happening. Newsrooms are becoming smaller. There are fewer people writing real stories, going out and reporting. Where do you see journalism headed? Where do you see media headed?
I don't think I'm in the business of predicting where it is going to go. Change is the only constant as we know it. Things have changed from the time that I joined my first job at the Economic Times, and there was the hot metal press that used to go to print. From there, to making pages in the Indian Express on computer and sending them, to the printing press, and then coming to television where I'd never seen a camera or a mic before. It's changed already so much. AI, yes, it's doing a lot of things that normally people would have done in the past. Having said that, it will still need monitoring. There are mistakes that happen because it's based on what's there in the internet universe that AI picks up things from. Not everything that is there is absolutely correct to the T, because different situations have different nuances. And nuances, probably AI will take time to get to. I still feel while these can be tools for us to use in an intelligent manner to get a better product out there, there cannot be a replacement for the human mind, the human touch, and that reporter spirit to go and get the news from inside. AI can't get you a news story. It can get you a news story which is already out there. But a new news story
Absolutely.
is something that the reporter will still need to do. So I have great faith that the journalistic world will use these tools to make their lives easy, but certainly not enough to replace them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am. This was wonderful.
Thank you so much for having
And
me.
congratulations once again on the honor conferred to you.
Thank you very much, and you're a trailblazer yourself.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.